Hey, how's it going in this video? This one and next video, I'm going to be taking a look at computers, in particular very powerful computers. There's going to be two different computers that are available within UK. Perhaps some of the businesses, perhaps not necessarily. Uh, UK's companies might be interested in using those just because incentives and perhaps credits that your business can receive to have access to those computers. But perhaps for as long as other businesses are interested to pay for using those computers, perhaps they can access those computers as well. The first one, that would be Scafell Pike. I think it's as well it's the name of the computer, but as well as it might be location within UK. Very tall, high, one of the peak locations within UK. So from what I understand, it's geographical location. So perhaps the whole reason of having this computer is for weather. From what I understand, this is just because of the geographical location and weather patterns and how challenging it can be predict the weather. I guess. I guess that's my understanding of initially why this computer and all the systems were set up in the first place. That's my personal understanding. It's just because of that, but not necessarily it's just me, right? So let's take a look at what you can actually access and why any of the business might be interested in accessing such a powerful computer. It's just because of the names, right? So I'm currently doing a lot of research on, and I was doing a lot of research for Challenger. So depending on the terms, a Challenger might be considered to deepest part in the ocean. That's something that was HMC Challenger. I think was one of the ships, or warships was called like that. I was going down the rabbit hole and trying to understand why they would call a ship like that because it's one of the deepest places in the ocean. So this is what I managed to find. Either way, now we're talking about one of the highest places in the UK, and they're calling computer like that. uh, Scafell Pike, the UK's largest supercomputer for industry use, and equipped with the Atos Bull Sequana machine, boosting over 82,000 cores. It offers standard accelerator, high memory, and GPU nodes. So this is what information I was able to find. You can access that or have, if you were interested in having access to that, you can have vouchers or credits. If you would be interested in filling in a form online, if you go with the name, you would be able to find it, and you can make registration by the end of this year to access this computer. For whatever reason might be, you might have a lot of data points that you might be interested in. I haven't used it, I don't know all the details, but once you start collecting a lot of data about your users, customers, or perhaps you would like to do a market research, you can do a lot of data points, and you would like to use some of the powerful computers to build a model. Even that, perhaps some of your use cases. If anything, you can perhaps reach out to the team. I don't know if I should say, reach out to his team and ask what you can do with this kind of computer. It might be better than explaining what some of these use cases. I have done a little bit of research to understand myself and why would anyone would need such a powerful computer. Let's take a look at some of the details that I managed to find. First one, complex simulations. Supercomputers are used to perform incredibly complex simulations and calculate calculations that are beyond the capabilities of standard computers. They are vital for research in the fields such as climate modeling, astrophysics, and nuclear physics. Perhaps scientific research. They play a crucial role in scientific research, helping scientists and researchers model intricate systems and phenomena such as behavior of proteins, the dynamics of weather patterns, and effects of new medications of the human body. So either way, so yeah, we're talking about cellular level, so we're talking about a lot of atoms or whatever the case might be, and people might be interested in having access to such a powerful systems out there and doing some of the projections of what might happen. Either way, so it would be more for business use cases. That would be data analytics. With the high computing power, supercomputers are indispensable for processing and analyzing vast amounts of data. I have seen some of the people are building models. I'm not entirely sure what kind of models they are building based on what data points, but that's some of those use cases myself I might be interested in doing in the future. This is especially important in the fields like genomics, where researchers need to analyze and compare thousands of genomes. Either way, whatever that means. Engineering and designs in industries like aerospace and automated supercomputers aid in designing and testing complex structures and systems. They are used to simulations related to aerodynamics, crash tests, and structural integrity, among other things. So I can understand some of the use cases there, especially then computer or different systems can design better engines compared to the person, and in terms of how much time would be required for a person to do it, then the same data points can be given to computer, and computer can design it, and then you can use different systems of prototyping like 3D printing to print that system what was designed. Energy and environment. Supercomputers are crucial for modeling and optimizing energy production and consumption. They help develop more efficient energy sources, understanding climate change, and exploring ways to reduce environmental impacts. Economic and financial modeling. In the financial sector, supercomputers are used to risk analysis, portfolio optimization, and high frequency trading. I have seen some of the people discussing that. I don't know. I don't know. I prefer if people wouldn't do that, but some of the people are do that just because of this is for my research that I done, where they positioning, posi- posi- uh, where they are basing their operations, position, and where they are operating, right? So in the travel of information, if they were closer from point A to point B, they might be able to purchase the same stock a lot faster and buy and sell that stock. So even that, there's a lot of value in there. Well, I don't know. I don't know. People are doing it, and everyone seems to be okay about it. Either way, high frequency trading. They can process as data and perform complex calculations in real time. I guess. So this is something that's happening, especially that we're moving away from paper and more to the digital age. So this is potentially, if not today, tomorrow is going to be a bigger problem. National security. Governments and defense agencies utilize supercomputers for tasks such as cryptography, intelligence analytics, and simulating potential security threats. Perhaps other words, tracking people, right? Tracking people, and you listening, being a big brother, and listening to all the reading perhaps all the emails, all the data sets. It's been made public recently by Snowden up there, my man Snowden, that some of the governments do that. Some do that, especially whatever countries, even some of the NATO countries do that. They're spying on their own friendly countries, right? So it's been public. So this is what they're doing that, and if anything, they're making sure everything's secure. So to protect you from you. Artificial intelligence. Supercomputers are increasingly being used for training large machine learning models. So that's an area that's an area that I was looking for, which are the core of artificial intelligence applications, from natural language processing to image recognition. So if anything, I see a lot of value in this particular area. I don't know about other areas. Perhaps a lot of value are in the weather patterns, and there's a lot of value everywhere, right? Well, if anything, I see a lot of value in perhaps AI and artificial intelligence. Drug discovery in the pharmaceutical industry, supercomputers aid in drug discovery by stimulating the interactions between various molecules, allowing for the identification of potential drug candidates more rapidly and cost effectively. I'm not entirely sure about. There's something I don't understand that well, but perhaps there's a potential there for people who understand some of those industries a little bit better. I understand carbohydrates, proteins, fat. I understand nutritions, right? I understand very well, but I don't understand like perhaps some of medicine up there and some of the use cases potentially that can help people. Perhaps that's great. Weather forecasting. Supercomputers are instrumental in weather forecasting and climate modeling, helping predict extreme weather events and better understanding long-term climate trends. A quick story. Let's finish on this story. I guess all the bullet points. Someone did a research where a lot more people get hurt during weather uh, incidents when they would call a storm a woman's name, so people not take it as seriously as they should. So most of the storms are being called a man's name. So someone did research on that. So perhaps thanks to supercomputers, we can prevent a lot of casualties, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. If you're interested in finding out more, you can find a lot of information in this book. I have published this book with regards to fitness, working out, and in particular your body. I have shared a lot of information in this book for people out there who are interested in finding out more. In this book, you can find a lot of things where to begin, where to start, especially perhaps where to progress, how to progress, when it comes to developing your body. That would be rest periods, eating, different things that you would need to understand about the calories. I'm trying to make it as simple as it possibly can. When in some areas, you need to understand completely. If anything, you need to bring your own understanding, right? Not necessarily do it this way just because. You need to bring your own understanding. So I'm sharing a lot of information, and this book is has a lot of information. Hopefully, I can share it with as many people as I can. You can find it in the description below, as well as Top Reader has this book. Just to summarize this video, supercomputers like Scafell Pike are indispensable tool for advancing scientific research, solving complex problems, optimizing processes, and driving innovation across a wide range of industries. They are particularly crucial for tasks that involve large-scale data processing. If not your business or yourself, you should consider starting collect that data and how you're storing, making sure you start storing all that data securely according to all the legal framework. But either way, you need to collect that data, that and perhaps finding out new and better ways to optimize your business. And there's a lot of value in there, and there's a lot of opportunities are there. Sometimes they can give you a credit, or without with that credit, you can potentially use that to optimize your existing business, which is great. There's a lot of opportunities out there. Data processing, intricate simulations, and cutting edge research, just so your business and you can stay on top of things of what's happening in the world. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.